Long before the Spanish set foot in the Americas, a great civilization thrived deep in the jungles of Mesoamerica. These were the Maya, one of the most advanced and mysterious ancient peoples the world has ever known. Stretching across what is now Mexico, Guatemala, Belize, and parts of Honduras and El Salvador, the Mayan civilization rose to power nearly 3,000 years ago. At its peak, it was home to millions of people, dozens of powerful city-states, and achievements in art, astronomy, architecture, and mathematics that still baffle scholars today. The Maya weren't a single kingdom or empire. Instead, they were a network of independent cities like Tikal, Palenque, Calakmul, and Copán, each ruled by its own king, each competing for dominance, yet all sharing a common culture and language roots. These city-states built giant pyramids that scraped the sky, palaces covered in jade mosaics, and ball courts for ritual games that sometimes ended in human sacrifice. At the heart of Maya life was their religion, a complex system of gods, myths, and rituals. One of their most sacred texts, the Popol Vuh, tells the creation story of the Maya. According to the myth, the gods tried several times to make humans. They first made people from mud, but they crumbled. Then they made them from wood, but they had no soul. Finally, they succeeded with people made from corn, the sacred plant of the Maya. Corn wasn't just food, it was life itself, believed to be a gift from the gods. The gods of the Maya were many and powerful. There was Itzamna, the god of creation and wisdom. Chak, the rain god, whose lightning axe struck the clouds and brought the rains. And the hero twins, Hunahpu and Xbalanque, who battled the lords of the underworld and outwitted death itself, a story symbolizing the eternal struggle between light and darkness. Mayan priests and astronomers studied the heavens with stunning accuracy. They charted the movements of planets and stars, created calendars that rivaled those of the Greeks, and even predicted eclipses. Their most famous calendar, the Long Count, tracks vast cycles of time and led to modern-day myths about the world ending in 2012. But for the Maya, that date wasn't an ending, it was a new beginning in a never-ending cosmic cycle. Maya writing was another marvel. They created the only fully developed writing system in pre-Columbian America. Their hieroglyphs, carved into stone, painted in books, and etched on pottery, told stories of kings, gods, battles, and sacrifices. These writings went untranslated for centuries until scholars finally cracked the code in the 20th century, revealing a rich historical record hidden in plain sight. Yet for all their brilliance, the Maya faced many challenges. Wars between city-states were common, draining resources and weakening kingdoms. Environmental stress, deforestation, droughts, and overpopulation likely played a role too. By the 9th century, the great cities of the southern lowlands were abandoned. Temples were swallowed by the jungle. Silence replaced the sound of festivals and war drums. It was a collapse, but not an extinction. The Maya people did not vanish. Their descendants still live in Mesoamerica today. They speak Mayan languages, maintain traditional ways of life, and hold deep spiritual beliefs that connect them to their ancestors. Modern Maya communities keep the flame of this ancient civilization alive. The arrival of the Spanish in the 1500s brought new suffering. Conquistadors burned Mayan books, destroyed temples, and forced conversions to Christianity. But even after centuries of colonization and hardship, Mayan culture endured. Their stories, their rituals, and their identity survived, carried forward through generations. Today, archaeologists continue to unearth lost cities using satellites and LiDAR, revealing thousands of unknown structures beneath the forest canopy. With every discovery, the story of the Maya grows deeper, richer, and more surprising. Their cities were more advanced, their trade networks more complex, and their scientific achievements more impressive than once believed. The story of the Maya is not just one of greatness and mystery, it is one of survival. They mastered time, built empires, and left behind a legacy carved in stone and whispered in myth. And even now, as we uncover their secrets, the Maya speak to us not just from the past, but from the living cultures of the present.